Hi, welcome to this lecture of Excel Skills for Business. The next set of formatting tools we are going to look at are called the alignment tools. They can be found in the Home tab of the ribbon just to the right of the font group. Alignment basically means to change the positioning of your data within a cell. So for example, if I select all of my data over here, at the moment some of it's left aligned, some of it's are right aligned. If I click center align, you can see it's now all are center aligned. Right aligned, it's all shifted over to the right, and that's look okay for the most of it. But what I'm going to do now is just select my account manager and make them left aligned. The alignment tools we have had a look at so far refer to all the horizontal alignments. But in Excel, you can also change your vertical alignment. In other words, if things sit at the top, bottom or center of the cell. So I'm going to click on my main heading here and I'm going to click on center align vertically. You will see I can also vertically align to the top. Let's go for the center because that looks really nice with our headings. Now one of the problems you find in this worksheet, and indeed a lot of the worksheets, is sometimes the data doesn't fit properly into the cell. Now there are a lot of ways you can solve this problem. Sometimes making the column wide is the best option, but in this case I really don't want to do so. So the other options available to me is to use sometimes called as wrap text. So I'm going to select all my headings, come up and click on the wrap text, and what that has done is to wrap the text around in the cell where it doesn't fit. So it makes it more readable. Then if I center align that vertically and horizontally, my headings are now looking a lot better. Just under the wrap text tool is something called merge and center. This is really cool tool for making your headings sit nicely in the middle of your workbook. So I've got this big heading here, but even if I were to try and put it in a cell E and center align it, it's still not going to be perfectly in the middle. So the alternative is to select all the cells that I would like it to be in the middle of and then merge them into one big cell and center the text. So I do that using merge and center, and there you go. It looks really cool. A slight word of caution with this is to make sure that you only have text in one of the cells, or otherwise you could lose the data. Also reserve this tool for headings and don't try use this inside your data areas, because later on when you try and sort and filter, you'll run into problems. Right. One last thing to look at in the alignment section, and that's the orientation tool. Coming back to the idea of having very wide headings but not wanting to have very wide columns. You can change their orientations. So I'm going to select my headings here and I'm going to turn off the wrap text for a moment, and then I'm going to come to my orientation and I'm going to choose angle counterclockwise. What it's done is actually angle the heading so it can fit the main beautifully without making the columns wider. If you don't want them hanging off the edge, another option is to rotate text up. There are a few other options that you can have a look at. Some of them quite good fun. Now I am going to put this back to how it was before, because I think with this dataset that probably is our best option. Now it's your time to practice it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture.